Present day. Present time.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Bonzo Reacts. This time we have urban rooftop camping in Tokyo, Akihabara. 16-minute video here from, who's this by? Let's find out. Tokyo Lens, no clue who this YouTube is. I got this video recommended to me on my channel. I typically watch Tokyo Zebra, so I'm assuming that's why I got this recommended to me. Tokyo Zebra is a person living in Tokyo, does a lot of really great content on different jobs that exist in Tokyo that might not exist in other parts in the world. So for instance, I think the most recent video, so as of when this is being recorded, which is October 10th, I believe the last video was with regards to bullet train operators, technicians. So the individuals who actually work on making sure that the trains are operating properly. So really cool channel, and I'm assuming that this got recommended to me because of that. Completely different than what normally gets recommended to me. Usually it's car videos and sometimes game stuff, game dev stuff, tech stuff, sometimes 3D printing stuff. So yeah, really, I saw this, was interested, clicked it, let's watch. And I'm sorry if it's already like kind of super loud.
I have been on pretty much every accessible rooftop that I can find on this side of Tokyo. There will be an entire playlist, and tonight we are out in Akihabara.
Oh wow.
An amazing area, and the one thing I've always wanted to do is a little bit of rooftop camping. Love that view. Tokyo actually has a law that a certain percentage of rooftops need to be covered in greenery. Now those ones tend to be a little bit wider, a little more spacious, maybe more suitable for camping. So I've done a bit of searching and I think I found a spot for tonight. Also out here in Akihabara on some of these rooftops, you'll even find secret little rooftop shrines.
Huh.
Like this one here. I've actually never noticed this one before. And if you're curious as to how I get up on these or how I find them, that'll also be in that playlist. But for now, let's go get set up.
I think that's one of the things he mentioned was the sheer amount of like space that's required for these people. Green space, that is. I think that's just like that should just become a little bit more common. I think throughout not just, you know, North America and where I live, but like throughout the world. I think especially when we have these urban spaces, if we have the opportunity to put, you know, some green space up, let's use it. Let's maximize our green capabilities, because let's be honest, for a number of these places, even if it's just like small amounts of grass, small amounts of greenery, you know, a small little garden that's on a rooftop, I think that just, it really long-term has benefits for that community, whoever exists within that building, that is, that community.
Okay, yeah, this is definitely the space. A giant rooftop balcony, way more than enough space to put a tent, and there are rolls of Astroturf literally just waiting to be laid out.
My main concern is, okay, if we go back, top right, that's an exposed like staircase. Somebody could literally just be watching him do all of this.
There are rolls of Astroturf. Well, that couldn't be more perfect.
Astroturf is not comfortable.
Here we go. Okay, I am loving this.
You're gonna find out the hard way, my
We're
friend.
coming up at the end of summer here in Tokyo. The heat is still there. It's about 30 degrees right now. 30 degrees at night.
When was
I have
this?
not gotten to do
August.
nearly
Okay.
as much camping this year as I've wanted to. And honestly, it's
So
not
really
every day
around
that
the
you
end
get to
of,
go camping
summer.
on a rooftop in Tokyo. In fact,
No.
one might say that it's an opportunity that you never get. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna say you'd never get that opportunity. I know I haven't. If you have, cool, let me know. My first time pulling out the tent this year. I picked up this tent really cheap on Amazon a couple of years back, and I did so entirely because the bag is super small and it's really easy to set up. I want to buy another one. I don't sell them anymore. It's gone. Also, it just passed midnight here in Tokyo, which means all the colorful lights in the background just got shut off.
Understandable. I don't think people would want colorful lights in their eyes as they're sleeping. Again, like,
Considering
this
that it's
is...
midnight. It's actually both pretty bright and fairly quiet. I would always assume that the middle of Tokyo this late at night, right out in Akihabara, would be much louder than this. There's been the odd train going by and every now and then a loud bike or truck, but otherwise it's been quiet. And with the city in the background, I guess quiet is a little bit more of a relative term in this case. You're never gonna get the same quiet that you would underneath the stars out of the countryside, but a new experience is a new experience. And the tent is kind of set up. This is just netting. It's not a see-through tent or anything. It does have a proper cover, which we're actually going to forgo for tonight and just cross our fingers and hope that it doesn't rain.
I mean...
Looking a little suspicious up there. And then I will need my
Can you imagine?
air mattress.
Like, this guy, full camp setup, full tarp setup on a roof in Tokyo.
And my summer sleeping bag.
Like, I thought this was gonna be like a super stealth setup or something, but no. This
One
is
big
just
benefit
so
to rooftop
conspicuous.
camping in the middle of the city. No bugs.
Well, duh.
Plenty of light. Here we are. Here we are, all set up. And here, let me put this here. There we go. And in the process of this, somehow my
feel
shoe
like-
fell out. It's just too exciting.
Here's my thing. Like, even if he gets caught, I feel like no one would say anything. No one would say anything, and the only people that would say anything would be like maybe the security for this building. And even then, it would be like somebody from another building would like have to go over there and say something about it. Because like there would be a ton of people that probably saw him, have seen him, and have watched him or are watching him do this, and they're just like, whatever.
We are
This
in
is
the
so
middle of Tokyo
strange.
on a rooftop. My heart is literally racing a little bit right now. This is such a rare and unique experience.
This
and
is
it's-
so
well,
sus.
it's technically legal. The legality side of things. Also, this, by the way, if you didn't catch the last video where I went through all the secret shrines in Kyoto, I briefly addressed this in there. I will leave it in that one. I'll link it. The legality of this, though, is technically in Tokyo, urban camping or camping in public is not illegal. It's not a crime. However, don't take that on surface value. Each ward or area of the city also has kind of its own rules and regulations. So some
I would
areas you
imagine.
need approval. Some areas you might be okay. So if you were to just take your
Does
tent
this guy have a
and pitch
fire
it in
going?
a public park or something like that, you may get in trouble. You may get stopped. You may be fine. It's a bit of a gamble. I would recommend checking the one place where you're the most likely to be okay based on how Japan and Tokyo river law works are along a lot of the river sides. Again, these are things that you can call up the ward office. You can look on the websites. In fact, before doing any
Okay,
of
I gotta
these
zoom up a little
that
bit
you
because like
permit or cook and
this dude has set up a
with you,
fire
I
on a rooftop
with a
on
very
Astroturf. Oh, okay,
campfire
never
that
mind.
I have here. This isn't even a campfire at all.
Okay, I thought
This
so.
is-
Okay, that was...
This is literally just a couple of lights
Oh
that
my
have
goodness.
a fire
He almost got me.
mode to them to look like a campfire. They get a little warm after a while, but now I want food or drink or snack, and while I can't do a campfire, we are in the middle of the city.
Okay. Yeah, you could just go to a convenience store.
You know, they always say don't shop for food when you're hungry. Well, I most certainly didn't need almost any of this. I already ate the burrito, so that's gone. Also, the sky has started to clear up a little bit, and you can see stars. Okay, well, a star. You can see a star. Actually, if you look out here, you can see more. There are more stars. Remember what I said earlier about it being quiet? Well, it's about 2:30 in the morning right now. We have like bike gangs running through. They just rev
Yep.
their engines really, really loud.
Makes
This, by
sense.
the way, is a tuna mayonnaise onigiri or rice ball, and I'm starving, so. Those noisy biker gangs, by the way, sometimes referred to as Bosozoku, and their relationship with the police is an interesting little mini Japanese subculture that I've been fascinated by for
Oh, yeah?
years. You see, While the police still do harass and bug them from time to time, for the most part, they kind of get a pass. You see, they will literally go by police boxes, the Koban revving their engines like that, and the police won't bat an eye. They'll just leave them be, even though they are breaking all kind of noise laws and they are a huge bother to so many people. But there's this silent understanding that when they reach a certain age, that eventually they will shed this rebellious stage of theirs and go off into adulthood, donning their suits or whatever it is that they're doing, and start contributing to society. Now again, that doesn't hold up 100% of the time if they break the law, or every now and then if you go to Daikoku Futo with the car meet and all the cars that gather there, you will see officers just bugging them for the sake of, you know, kind of.
Yeah, there's a YouTube channel by the name of, I think, Albo. That kind of he goes to those car meets in under the highway pass in Tokyo. Fantastic videos. He does a lot of great interviews with a number of various people within the car scene in Japan. I'm gonna be honest, I'm 8 minutes through this video, and those videos are a lot more interesting than this. I was hoping for a little bit more than just this guy giving like a breakdown of you know, Tokyo subcultures, just doing something interesting, but no, not really. Here, let's skip ahead.
Guarantee making it
Let's move past
risk-free.
the.
We're on to why
Okay.
I'm camped out on an
Yeah.
Akihabara rooftop. Why I'm even able to do that, and the main reason is because this is my rooftop. This is, you know what? Let me turn on some lights.
Oh.
That balcony there, and in fact, this entire space here, this is my new studio. You know.
Well, that just completely, for me, honestly, killed the video. Like, good for you, dude. Glad you got yourself an office. I don't know you. I'm thinking that you're actually doing some urban rooftop exploring in Tokyo, and you're doing some actual urban rooftop camping in Akihabara. I got kind of excited. I shouldn't have. Um, yeah, this one a bit of a disappointment with regards to this video, because I was really hoping for something interesting here. But this does give me an idea of what I want to do for another Bonzo Reacts video. That video is going to be like 40 minutes long, and that's a great breakdown of Tokyo. What we're gonna do is oh my god, I can't remember his channel name now. Um oh no. Mm, no. I can't. Oh no. I can't remember what the name is. Yeah, Vagrant Holiday. That's what we're gonna do, because Vagrant Holiday has, if I'm not mistaken, gone to Japan. It's an hour-long video. Okay, so we got like an hour-long Bonzo Reacts for Vagrant Holiday coming up sometime soon. That should be a lot more fucking interesting than whatever that was. I'm, again, terribly sorry for anybody that unfortunately had to sit through that. The next Bonzo Reacts that's going to be on anything travel related will be a Vagrant Holiday video, and it will be on Japan. I've seen all these videos, every single Vagrant Holiday video. He's also on Dailymotion, or sorry, BitChute as a backup. There's no release schedule. Like, I like this guy. He's honest, he's open. He doesn't care about the views, he doesn't care about the ad money, he doesn't care about any of that. He just wants to go on vacation and have fun. He books in advance, he has a lot of fun. He actually explores, and I think it's worth watching as opposed to, you know, that video we just watched. So, for the last video, I'm gonna give that like a 0 out of like 10 stars, and for the next video, which is going to be a lot better, it's going to be Vagrant Holiday, and I know you guys are going to get a real kick out of that, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be coming up soon. We got some other videos coming up as well. Peace out, folks. Bye.